Hello, welcome to the next edition of KebbieG Special. Today we're going to be trying out a deck that I haven't featured on the channel for a little bit, I think a few seasons actually, because LCI was when I last played this deck, I believe, and that was the first time. So, second time, we're going to do a lot better. We understand the combo better. We're going to be playing some Golgari Scapeshift. The new cards that we got this time is Pillage the Pog, also the new Golgari crime land. So we can keep looping the crime land, ping, 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 and that is our Wink edition. So that's what we're trying out today. If you like Golgari Scapeshifts, let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Do all those sweet stuff because we're on our way to 1,000 subs. Let's get there together. We're almost there. It's about 70 at least, at most 70 subs out. And let's get into the deck list and see it in action. So the deck list we have from the previous time, we had 4 Sentinels. We have 1 Shieldred on the board we could bring in certain matchups. Beseech to help find our pieces. We have 4 Splunkings, 4 Bankies as a way to dig for our combo. Pillage the Pog I think is really good. I only want 3 copies. I don't think I want the 4th. Besides that, I mean, I guess you could plot it. It's not bad to be plotted in this deck in particular. So to fit the new crime lands in, we cut a Pathway and a Echoing Deeps. Sideboard, though, we do still have a similar package. We have 3 Duresses. I cut 2 Duresses from the main board for Pillage, so that should help make the deck a lot more consistent, which is one of its biggest flaws. So Duress is in the board in case we need to cut Fatal Push against Control and Combo. 2 Cages, Malia, and you also have Phoenix for that. 2 Pick Your Poisons for the Vampire matchup. 1 Pithing Needle for the Vampire matchup. 1 Ray for Amalia. Also small aggro decks potentially. 1 Terra Sunder. It might not be relevant anymore. We'll find out. 2 Hearses for Graveyard Hate. 2 Path to Perils for Cruel Aggro. We have 1 Shieldred as a diverse threat that we can maybe win the game with. That is Golgari Scapeshift for Pioneer. Let's see if this deck has what it takes to compete. Let's get into it. Swamp. Thoughtseize. Take your Thoughtseize, say go. This is probably Vampires. Play the Hive, passes. Play Pathway on green, play a Banky, say go. Zealot, so this is definitely Vampires. Play Overgrown Tomb, untapped. Splunking, Echoing Deeps, pass the turn. Plays his Springs, attacks. Plays a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. So I guess we are all on this Pillage. Take the Festering. That gives us the Black Swords for next turn. That comes in ETB untapped. We'll go ahead and just Fatal Push. And draw, say go. Plays a Swamp. Or 1 turn away, I think, from winning this game. Attacks. Take it. Thorin. Minuses. Plays a Vein Ripper. Splendid Reclamation. That's an interesting top deck. Cast Beseech. Sacking Bankbuster. Scapeshift. Cast Scapeshift. Sack. The board. Lotus Field. Lotus Field. Mystic. Hidden. Cabin. And a Glutch, I think. So the last things we want to do is Lotus Field. Play the Cabin, Sanctuary, Get Back, Beseech. Alright, so now we go ahead and tap down, sack those 2, sack these 2, Splendid Wreck, and get a copy of Lotus Field. Get back Splendid Wreck. I definitely messed up there. Okay, so sack these 2. Now we go ahead and black, green, okay. Now we sack 2 more lands. So Lotus Field, Mystic, sack this one, that one. So we get that back. Sacrifice the Hidden, get back Splendid, and those are all ETB untapped. Just got to keep in mind that we might eventually shock ourselves. So again, we're getting that back. We're pinging you along the way. Stack those 2. Get back Splendid Wreck. Cast Splendid Wreck. Got it. Probably Duress over Fatal Push. And Pick Your Poison. Possibly Shelly. Abrupt Decay seems not as great. And Meat Hook. Probably worse than Abrupt Decay. We'll run it like that. Cliffs, Thoughtseize. Take my Thoughtseize. Play Glutch, say go. Blood Crypt, Duress. Takes my Banky. That would be quite problematic. Play a Tomb Tap, say go. Sell it. So we get to play a Sentinel, say go. Sheoldred. Play another Sentinel. Crack it. Sentinel. Put it in the graveyard, say go. Fable the Mirror Breaker. That is not what I was looking for. Duress. Take Sorin. Play Underground. Top that. Pass the turn. Maybe I should have attacked to get the map. Or Beseech. I don't have Splunking, so I can't really combo. So he gets to draw some cards. Play the Cavern on Vampire. Whoa. Attacks? We'll block. You could have a Fatal Push for the bigger Sentinel, but that's, I think, acceptable. Vein Ripper. I think we're just dead, aren't we? Attack. Lose my dude. Get drained. Beseech. The map. I really don't want to have to pick your poison just to be able to kill Vein Ripper here. Pass. Play the Hive. Attacks. Take it. So we lose 2. Attack. So that means we're just dead. Well, it's magically there's a cave on the top. Banky. Bennett. But that just means I'm dead. Because Splunking is basically the enemy. On my yep. So game 3. Pithy Needle in. Down Abrupt Decay. Run it like that. Marsh. Thoughtseize. Wow. So much hand disruption. Take Fable. I think this one's over. Because he just takes my Splunking. Takes my Thoughtseize. Play Underground. And Gas Top, say go. Duress. Takes my Splunking. Say go. I just realized that he took up basically an all-land hand. With discard galore. Takes my Scapeshift. And a Thoughtseize. Takes my Beseech. Play Hitting. Say go. Blood Tithe Harvester. And passes. Splunking is a big top deck here. Play it. We will not put that into play. Say go. Swamp. Passes. So, best case scenario, we top deck our one of Sanctuary. Play the Glutch. Play another Splunking. And play a Pathway. Say go. If we can get that, we could put Scapeshift back on top. And win. From there. So he gets a Sorin and a Ripper. Hits me. Take it. Pick your poison. Play it. Say go. I mean, I only have like 2-3 turns tops. Top deck this Sanctuary. And I don't think I could exchange this Necropolis. So we go to 6. Actually, we have 1 turn, right? Because he just hits me and then flings it. Sheoldred. That does not get me my piece. Right? Bargain. How can do I have to pillage? Try to find the Sanctuary? But then again, I'm tapped out. Oh, I guess I could just get it. I can't cast it. Okay, I guess that technically works. It's just way too late. Yeah, he wins. So, alright, so looks like we're about to be 0-1 with the deck. We did try to put up a fight. I mean, there is a lot of things going on here. Too bad this couldn't let you just play a land for free. Then we could have maybe Lotus Field, afterwards, and then we would have went off. But, that's not a thing. So, we take our beats and die. Let's get to the next. And now, Siren. So this is in Soul and passes. Play the Cabins, they go. Citadel and Soul and shoves for 6. Pathway. Fatal Push the map tokens, they go. Tap Vents. And a Copter. Shoves down to 13. Play Sentinel, say go. Siren. Cruise. Gonna hit me for 4. Down to 9. Yeah, and loots. Could have a Shrapnel Blast. Bankbuster. Draw. And shove, say go. Just try to, I guess, live one more turn. NT. Cruise. Hits me for 5. Potentially 6. Okay, throws away a Den. NT's in the exiled zone. So it actually hits me for 7. Oh no, he didn't discard a card. So it means he probably has a Shrapnel Blast. Mountain? Yep, got it. So we have Path, Terra Sunder, pick your poison. Down Thoughtseize. And go for the throat, run it like that. Marsh, say go. Canal, Siren. We play the Swamp. Banky, say go. Citadel. And a Hearse. Question mark. Does he know my duck? Castle. Sentinel. Crew. And shove. NT. Shoves. Take it. Banky. Map. See what happens. Play hitting. Go to combat. Crew. Attack. Say go. Hits me. Drive a courier. Take it to 14. So it makes a bunch of 1/1s. And then cracks a map on the shrapnel. On the NT. And reveals the shrapnel. Fatal push the NT. Draw. Cast pillage. Takes blunking. Go to combat. Shove. Say go. Goes to combat. Shoves in. We block. Take 5. Plays a copter. Splunking. Echoing Deeps. Play an untap land. Draw. Draw. Shove. Say go. Steam Vents. Another Siren. So he can crew here. Hit me for 6 in the air. Plus 5. That's 11. Plus 1. So you can take me 2-1. Question is, can I win? Possibly if he attacks out. We have enough maps. Plus this Sentinel. So he crews. He attacks with 2 flyers. For 6. Plus 5. That's 11. Leave these 2 back. Oh, Bushwhack. Is that enough? 8 in the air. I would have probably crewed the Hearse first. No, I guess that still would have been... I would have blocked there and just got rid of a better threat. So, yeah. Shoves with everything but 1. Okay, just with the 2 flyers. You should have just left that back, I guess. And tapped this. And you would have had another flyer that could have got in this turn. But regardless, it's going to take an extra turn to win. So, we're at 5. You have Blast in hand, so it's guaranteed. Crack a map. Lotus Field. Draw. This is not looking great. Draw. Pick your poison's not helpful. We did Artifact, you wouldn't sack the Hearse. Plus I'm out of mana. Play a Marsh. Play Splunking. Lotus Field. Untapped. Sack 2 lands. Wreck. Oh, I have a Meat Hook. But at this point, what's the point? So I just shove and then die. So it looks like we're about to be 0-2. 0-2. Let's get into the next. Underground. Graveyard. Say go. Paul. Slide a hand. Thoughtseize. Take Recommission. Glutch. Say go. Marsh. Sentinel. Say go. Plains. Helping Hand on Mentor. Gaze. Looks like a treasure cruise. Passes. Castle. Pay into map. I don't think I can do Meat Hook on 1. Go to combat. Shove. Takes it. Crack map. Sentinel. Yard. Say go. Consider. Free the Fae. Hollow Fountain. Untapped. Consider. Man, this is the big prowess turn. So he's got like 8, 13 points of damage. So we just block a monk and take 9. So we do Meat Hook X2. Wrath of Board. Play a castle. Go to combat. Shove. Pay in the map. Fatal Push. Yard. I guess I could technically crack a map to Sprock Fatal Push, but almost all of his threats are 3 mana, so it's a little bit harder. Except for his Haul. Drawf. And a Sleight of Hand. And an Opt. And then I believe this makes it where they both get counters. No, it doesn't matter, I guess. Passes. Banky. Used Bank Buster. Another land. Go to combat. Shove. There's nowhere where he blocks like efficiently here. Because trading a Sentinel for a Giralf seems bad. Crack a map. Splunking we'll keep. Say go. Finally found a piece. Maybe this deck honestly just wants the dig spell over Banky even. Or Banky might be excessive. Consider Treasure Cruise. Otawara attacks. Block. Could have it a Ganju, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. We really need something else this turn. Like, there's no way we're going all the way with a Sentinel. Non-land, please. That's right, we're drawing Splunking. Play Splunking. Draw. Put Marsh into play. We would draw a Scapeshift, maybe. But now we think we're just dead, right? On our turn. 4, 7, 9. We're not dead. Put that on green? Pillage. We need... Actually, can we just take a Meat Massacre and win? No. So it has to be exactly Besiege. Or I could just take... Yeah, it has to be Besiege. Pass. Yeah, I really think Pillage is actually the best card. So I do think maybe I would have cut a Bankbuster for another Pillage. Just digging 14 deep for Besiege seems like it's really good. Even though Bankbuster does meet the requirement as a nice bargain target. And the only main reason we're playing Sentinel is because it makes an artifact which you can sack to Besiege. I think we're dead, actually. Yeah, that was a close one. We probably would have won on our turn. So we bring in Path, Shieldred. Push doesn't seem that great, to be honest. I'd rather just mass remove his stuff. They're all just tokens anyways. Array doesn't get the piece I want. A Grafdigger's Cage could help. And since his one of his primary ways of getting threats back is reanimation. Maybe one less Sentinel? I don't like that. Even though I don't like the fact that I have Mystic Sanctuary in hand, this hand's just good. Play Glutch, say go. Coast, slide a hand. I want another Black Source. Cage, hitting, say go. Haul, Shredder, passes. Tomb, Splunking, Sanctuary, say go. Draw, hits me. So we are going to make him connive, but I think that's okay. So we probably want to... Actually, can we just win now? I'm pretty sure 5 mana is what I need. Scapeshift. Cast Scapeshift. I can sack my opponent's lands? Interesting. So we want Deeps, Glutch, Hitting. Oh, wait. I can't because the Sanctuary's in the yard. Oh, wait. That works. Besiege. So we add black, green, sacrifice these two. Sacrifice these two. So, can I do this? I have to Sentinel first. So I have a bargain. Crack the Necropolis. Pay, bargain the map. Now we get Reclamation. Cast Wreck. We'll have an ETB as Lotus Field. Got it. Run it back. Coast. Play a hit and say go. Plays a Waste and a Shredder. Passes. Play Glutch. Say go. Opt. Hits me. That's a good top deck. So that might mean we can win next turn. Splunking. Get Lost. So we play Tomb tapped. Say go. Mentor. Hits me. Play Sentinel. Crack a map. Splunking we will keep. Say go. Passes. Splunking. That resolves. Play Cabin. Untapped. Urborg. I could go for the win. I kind of want to bait anything I can here before I go for this. Chumps. Yeah, I want him to tap down. I'm going to play Sentinel. Crack a map. Say go. Sentinel Bennett. Helping hand. Passes. Crack a map. Banky. Don't need it. Crack a map. That's awkward. Beseech the food. Disdainful stroke. That happens. So we just play a Sanctuary and put it back on top. Play Bankbuster. Shove. Consider. Questions, can he win this turn? We pretty much can win on mine. So we just play our card back. Hopefully get Scapeshift, sack all these lands, get Lotus Fields, and then we just... I guess we don't technically win, do we? We sack all these. We don't have Mystic Sanctuary to get back. So we can't start the loop with Splendid Wreck. Opt. Going big. Consider. So I could reduce him down to just having a mentor. It's probably my best line here. Because Path of Peril also gets rid of this Shredder. So get losses my Splunking. So he has 6, 7, and 4. We're not dead. He could tack out, but that would mean he loses. So 4, 10, 17. So I have to block. So he is essentially wide open. I just need to get these map tokens to work. That is not helpful. Crack. Okay, what? That is a non-land. So that means first things first, Path, Apparel, and crack. Win the good old-fashioned way. Go to combat. Hit you for Xaxes. Let's go. 1 and 2. Let's get into the wrap up. So what are we going to speak about this deck overall? We went 1 and 2 with the deck. Now, enhancements. I cut a land. 27 felt pretty high. I'd rather just have another Pillage the Bog. Wow, is that card awesome for this deck. It helps find our, Beseech the Mirror, our Splunking. So we need that card to really get our pieces together to quickly as possible to assemble the combo. If you have any considerations at all, let me know down in the comment section, because I really want to get this deck fine-tuned to a perfect 70 or at least 60 main. So that way we can start getting this thing through leagues and start showing this deck has the potential of being a top tier deck in Pioneer. But so let me know what all you want me to know down in the comment section regarding this deck and how you would suggest making some improvements. But until next time, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.